Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eclipse here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys the top 3 best Town Hall 9 farming bases in Clash of Clans. So for those of you who do not know, I have been uploading bases ever since, I started YouTube, and I started uploading Clash of Clans about 2 years ago. So for 2 years now, I have been uploading bases, and I have uploaded so many Town Hall 9 bases, and down in the description below, I will have a link to all of my Town Hall 9 playlists. I will have a link to all of the bases mentioned in this video with screenshots and the original base builds. So if you have any questions about any of the bases, just check the descriptions below, and then hopefully that can help you guys out. So coming into number 3, we have my Town Hall 9 farming base, the Mercury 9. Now this base was first uploaded when the 4th mortar was released, so this base was uploaded on October 30th, 2014. Now since this base is somewhat old, I did actually remake it to, implement the new air sweepers and the dark spell factory. So the base kind of went from looking like this, as you can see right here on the screen, and now here is the new and improved Mercury 9. So some things I like about this base is that the clan castle and the dark elixir are very centered. So if you're just casually farming, you can keep the base perfectly like this, have the clan castle in the very center, have the dark elixir right besides that, and you'll be fine. Now if for some reason you're farming dark elixir specifically, you can switch the clan castle and the dark elixir storage, and then your dark elixir storage will be a lot more protected. I also like the fact that both the heroes are in the core on this base, so if your heroes aren't upgrading, you can keep them alive and they will help defend your base. Also, I do like how the gold storage and the elixir storages are very spread out. I really like how the wizard towers and the mortars, are pretty spread out as well. If you do look at the coverage, the mortars cover just about the whole base and the wizard towers cover right between the storages. However, there are some flaws on that base, and that is if troops get to the core, there aren't too much defenses to target them. Also, the giant bombs are outside, but the giant bombs are placed in places where the troops will usually pile up, so the giant bombs being outside isn't too big of an issue. However, I just thought I would mention it just to kind of show you guys that there are some flaws within this base. So coming into the number 2 spot, we have my Town Hall 9 farming base, which was first uploaded when the first air sweeper was introduced, and then I did actually remake it for the second air sweeper. So the second air sweeper version is going to be the version you are seeing on the screen now, but as same with all the other bases in this video, if you would like to know more about the base, just check the description because I will have all of the details with screenshots, as I already said, in the description below. So right now we see the very original version of this base with only one air sweeper. So now let's transform it and see the highly new updated version. Now I really do like this base, but there are some flaws in it, and that is going to be why it is going to number 2. Now the first one, which is the most obvious, is that the clan castle is not centralized. Now if you're farming dark elixir and you really want dark elixir, this is a very good base to do the trick. But some other things which I really don't like about this base is that there are numerous defenses outside. We have 3 cannons outside and our Barbarian King. Now even though those defenses are outside, they do serve a purpose and they play a very big role in the base. Some other pros I like about this base is that there are double giant bombs, the queen is decently centralized, also the dark elixir is very hard to get like I already mentioned. Some other things I like is that the splash towers are spread out. The splash towers may be kind of close to the edges, but they do cover a very large portion of the base. Also, the storages are in separate compartments, and the wizard tower does actually cover both storages, so that right there is just another big benefit of this base. So my overall impressions on this base is that this base is absolutely amazing. The only reason this is in the number 2 spot is because of that offset clan castle. I know a lot of people like the clan castle centralized, so that clan castle being offset is a big buzzkill for some people, but if you have not tried this base, I would highly recommend you do it because this base is absolutely amazing. So coming into the number 1 spot is my Town Hall 9 Never Lose Dark Elixir Hardcore Farming Base. So this base was uploaded on July 20th, 2015. So with that being said, this is one of my newer bases, and there are several reasons why I really do like this base. So one of the first reasons on why I really love this base is that the Dark Elixir is centralized. Now obviously, if you couldn't tell from the title, Never Lose Dark Elixir, that is honestly what the base does. This will protect your Dark Elixir like no other. Some other things things I like is that the clan castle and the archer queen are both centralized. Now around the dark elixir storage we have 4 hidden Teslas, which is going to deal a whole bunch of damage to the attacker. Also we do have all 4 wizard towers and air mines, or sorry, air bombs in the core, so if anyone gets in the core with lower damaged troops like barbarians and archers, those wizard towers will shred the troops just instantly. Now if balloons were to get inside of the core, we have all of our air bombs and we have all 4 wizard towers again, which deal massive loads of splash damage to all of those troops. So if any groups of troops do get in the core, they will be absolutely melted due to all of those wizard towers, due to the traps, due to the Teslas. There's so much stuff in the core that will just absolutely melt all of the troops. Also, some other things I like about this is that the air defenses aren't super far out, so the air defenses do cover a very large portion of this base. Also, all of these storages are in their very own compartments. So right there is just some of the things which I really do like about this base. But there are some flaws, and one of the main flaws is that the giant bombs are all outside. Now the giant bombs being outside isn't a bad thing because all the giant bombs are in positions where troops will bunch up or pile up, so the giant bombs do actually do some pretty good damage. But that's all the main flaws are on this base. Of course, some can argue that having all the wizard towers in the core isn't a good idea. However, in most cases that is just an extremely effective method, and for the most part this base does an amazing job. So that is all I really have for this base, and that is all of the bases I do have in this video. So guys, this has been an Eclipse. Hopefully you all did enjoy these bases. Now in the comments below, if you can comment which base was your favorite, please do that. If you like base 1, comment I like base 1 and leave me a reason why. If you like base 2, say I like base 2 and leave me a reason why, and just so on and so forth. So again, this has been Eclipse. Hopefully you all did enjoy this video, and I'm out.